Hello friends, welcome to my channel Malkout Productions. And this is Pritesh welcoming you to the new episode What We Know. Today we are going to learn about what is geographical indications. As we know, geographical indications is indicated by GI. A geographical indication is a name or a sign. It is used on the products which corresponds to specific geographical location or origin. It is particularly indicated to that location or region that where it is originated. The use of these geographical indications may act as a certifications that the product possesses certain qualities and which is different from others that varies, and it specifies that product that it has originated from that particular area, that particular region, and according to traditional methods enjoying the certain reputations to that geographical regions. Let's see what are the government's rules and what are the trade regulations behind the government to enjoy the geographical indications. Government have been protecting trade names, trademarks used in relation to food products identified with a particular region since at least the end of the 19th century, using laws against false trade descriptions. As you know, friends, this is a part of World Trade Organization (WTO), whose headquarters is located at Geneva, using laws against false trade descriptions and passing offs, which generally protects against suggestions that a product has a certain origin, quality, or association when it does not. And in such cases, the limitations or competitive freedoms which results from the grant of a monopoly of use over a geographical indication is justified by governments either by consumer protection benefits or producer protection benefits. Geographical indications have long been associated with the concept of terroir and Europe as an entity, where there is tradition of associating certain food products with particular regions. Under European Union law and protected designation origin framework, which came into effect in 1992, regulates geographical indications. There are some designations like protected designation of origin, protected geographical indication, and traditional specialities guaranteed. Let us see what are the legal effects behind the geographical indications. In many countries, the protection afforded to geographical indications by law is similar to the protection afforded to trademarks, and in particular certification marks. Geographical indications law restricts the use of GIs for the purpose of identifying a particular type of product unless the product or its constituent materials and or its fabrication method originate from a particular area and or meet certain standards. Sometimes these laws also stipulate that the product must meet certain quality tests that are administered by an association that owns the exclusive right to license or allow the use of indications. Friends, the GI is protected by the laws and the use of it is restricted by the government laws and regulated by the particular indications. Although GI is not strictly a type of trademark as it does not serve to exclusively identify a specific commercial enterprise, there are usually prohibitions against a registration of trademark which constitute a geographical indication. We must have to register a trademark to constitute the geographical indication. Let us, it says the India's basmati rice, mangoes variety, and lots of different geographical indications. In Kolkata also their rasgola, one types of sweets, is famous for the geographical indications, and the issue is very critical in India. That's why it is very legal aspect to discuss these geographical indications. In countries that do not specifically recognize GIs, regional trade associations may implement them in terms of certifications marks. Let us see some impacts of the geographical indications. The biggest impacts on this geographical indication is on the rural development effect. As we know, any country besides on its rural development aspects, any country cannot survive. Its economy entirely depends upon rural background, as countries like developing countries like India, Pakistan, and or even you take Burma, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, etc. countries, this entirely based upon the economy of rural India or rural areas. So what are the geographical impacts of geographical indications on rural development? A structuring of supply chain around a common product reputation. The product which is geographically indicated and enormous to certain extent and is famous for the product in such locality or such area, the supply chain can be created. Increased and stabilized prices for the GI product. The particular GI product where it is located or situated, if the prices of that product can be stabilized, the impact on the rural development and its living standard, those people around it surviving, can be increased and can be progressed. Added value distributed through all the levels of supply chain, including every step of the supply chain. The value distributed can be added on step by step manner. Preservation of natural resources, which is very important. The natural resources can be preserved on the product which is waste, as it is belongs to the particular area, particular region, particular location, and particular and specific product. So the natural resources can well preserved. Preservation of traditions and traditional know-how. The techniques, the methods which the traditional know-how can preserve to a greater extent in the geographical area and geographical locations. Linkages to tourism, which is the most important one. The tourism, the tourist who comes to that geographical indications areas and see that product, they enhance it, they market the product, they go to their countries and they refute the product, and it helps lots of development in the basic countries like rural India. Thank you friends, thank you for watching my channel, and if you like this video, please click the subscribe button near this video and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.